Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hi you guys, my name's Maddie, and today we are going to be talking about Generation Beauty. As you may or may not know, I'm part of Ipsy, which basically just means I'm part of their creator program, and that's it. So if you guys, I have been to about 3 Generation Beauties, and these are just a few tips that I have learned along the way. So if you guys want to hear them out, then just keep on watching. So first off, there are a couple ways to go about Gen Beauty if you get invited or if you buy your tickets. As a creator, you have the opportunity to get complimentary tickets to Gen Beauty. Does not mean that everybody will get them. Depending, I obviously don't know the logistics of it, but I think it really depends on the amount of subscribers and followers you do have on your social media platforms to get invited to Generation Beauty and the cocktail parties and creator parties and things of that nature. If you do get invited, obviously you get complimentary tickets for the weekend. Let's start off with things you should wear. This is a way to market yourself, to brand yourself, to basically talk to companies and show them why they want to work with you. Why, this is the opportunity for a company to figure out if you are the right person that they want to work with. For me personally, I think of it as an interview. So you want to dress as if you're gonna go to an interview. And obviously this is a different environment, so not like in a suit or like, pantsuit or anything like that. I mean, you definitely can, but to me it's like you want to be fashionable, you want to be cute, you want to be stylish. Obviously everybody has their own aesthetic, everybody has their own style. Don't forget to just be you at the end of the day. That's probably the most important part, is don't dress or don't be like other bloggers that you think that's the way it's supposed to be. Always try and just be yourself. So when it comes down to it, I mean, if all you want to wear is jeans and a t-shirt, rock it, but own it and sell it and make it like your own thing. The next thing is business cards. You don't have to get all fancy to get a business card. There are plenty of websites where you can get them super cheap. I personally get my cards off Zazzle.com. I will leave that down below. There's always coupon codes. There's always a sale. There's plenty of other places. I think there's one called like Moo something where you can go. If you have an Office Max or an Office Depot, they can even do same day plain. You want to make sure that you have your name, your Instagram name, your Twitter, your YouTube, all the things that you think are important for them to know on the card. Make sure that it's spelled correctly. Make sure that your email is spelled correctly. There's nothing worse than like showing up and be like, oh, by the way, my email is spelled wrong. Let me write it in for you. Like, double check, because, if you're trying to do this, you want to make sure that it's right. Proofread it. I personally like having a picture on my business card, just so if they do go back and look at them, they can put a face to the name. I think it's really crucial to have that, because you're gonna have 100 girls give business cards, and how are they gonna know who they talk to if your face is not on it? So that's definitely my tip for that. The next thing is wear comfy shoes. You want to look cute, you want to wear heels, do it. But make sure you have backup shoes if it's like flats or sneakers or whatever it may be. And with that being said, I personally find it more convenient to bring a backpack, just because you can put your water, your camera, your all your goodies, because I have learned from experience that not all brands will give you a bag to put your stuff in. If you have been to Generation Beauty before, you know that they give you a ticket kind of like this with little tear-offs, and you give the ticket to the person and they give you a free product, and that's basically how it works. But most of the time they do not give you a bag, so you want to bring like a little tote bag, or somewhere where you can put your product in. My experience from Gen Beauty, I think it was LA there or San Francisco, I'm not quite sure. They did have water, but it was like 1 or 2 little places where you can get water. So definitely bring your water with you, and snacks, because you want to be able to utilize all the amount of time that you have. So if it's like having to go out and get food and then having to come back, you have to think about it as that's the time that you could use to talk to companies or talk to other influencers or creators, and, you know, network and get to know other people. The next thing that I want to talk about is, how do you approach a brand? Now, obviously, I'm no expert. I'm still learning along the way, just like many of you guys who are watching this video. How do you approach a brand? You definitely want to be professional. You definitely want to introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Maddie. I make beauty videos on YouTube. I do unboxings, reviews, tutorials. You know, obviously you want to make it flow and be natural, and you definitely want to, obviously everybody is there because we're all there for the same reason. We all make beauty YouTube videos, right? Or Instagram videos or something like that. So you definitely want to have something that's personal. Like, I don't know, if you're talking to, I'm trying to think, Derma E, for example. Like, I love Derma E products. They do send me PR occasionally. So if it is a company, it's like, oh, I love your vitamin C serum. Make it something that it's like they'll remember you because you talked about a certain product. The next thing that I want to talk about is try to avoid going in large groups, especially if you are trying to talk to brands, trying to talk to their PR or marketing person. I suggest going in groups no more than 3, because bigger groups will be very intimidating. It's very hard to get on a personal level if you are doing larger groups. Obviously you can do whatever you want. You can definitely do that. But from experience, I know that smaller groups, or even going by yourself and then meeting back up with your friends or whatever, is way better when it comes to talking to brands. Definitely, you know, obviously there are given things that you should bring with you. If you have an external battery for your phone, and if you don't, definitely bring a little notepad and paper, because let's say you don't want to write people's emails or phone numbers on your phone, you want to be able to have a backup. Bring a notepad, bring a pencil or a pen or whatever it may be, just in case, just for a backup. The next thing that I want to talk about is basically just being you, being yourself. I have been to plenty of these events where a lot of people don't turn out to be how you imagined. You see people on camera, and then once you meet them in person, you're like, you are not the same person. Like, who are you? So I highly suggest just being yourself, because that's what people are going to remember you for. Definitely network. I have met so many people, and so many people that I still talk to, so many friends who I hit up all the time, like, hey, do you have suggestions for this? Or hey, I need help with this type of lighting, or my camera's acting up, like, what do you suggest? And to me, those connections mean so much to me, because at the end of the day, we're all here for that one reason, because we all love makeup, we all love doing makeup, we all love showing you guys how to do it, and that's what's important to me. So going to Gem Beauty always gives me like that extra pump, that extra push and motivation that I need to keep filming and to keep chasing this, you know, this dream, I guess, and just have fun. I think that's the most important part. To me, it hasn't been about like the product. It's just been about having fun with my makeup friends and being able to network and make new beauty friends. I think that's the funnest part, and being able to see all my friends from basically everywhere, my friends from LA, my friends from other parts of the country, it's fun. So I really hope that these tips helped. Definitely I will be checking the comments, so if you guys have other questions or suggestions, definitely leave them in the comments down below. If you are, like I said, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And if you are going to Generation Beauty San Francisco, I will be there, and I will also be working the Pop Beauty booth on Sunday. So if you guys want to come say hi, definitely come and say hi. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!